Hi guys. I, I know I come on here and I just like capture the clouds and stuff, but it's pretty interesting to watch it change. Because you can see like the phone trying to focus. That's because it's, well, I mean, obviously clouds move, but how are you guys? Hi. See, it's so cool. I mean, but if you can only see, it's so big in front of me. It's so big in front of me. I can't read that. I have terrible eyesight with this small writing. Sorry. What does it say? Oh my gosh, I can't see it. I'm so sorry. But if you put it in all caps, I'll be able to see it, right? It's terrible, but it's true. Yeah, I can't read that. I'm sorry, dear. Well, I just wanted to capture a little bit. It's really interesting to see when I look at the frames of the video footage. There's a lot more going on in the clouds than meets the eye. The frames depict like spellings of things, and I've seen Hebrew letters. I mean, it almost makes me think, what what is influencing what? Is the now influencing the past? Same thing with the voice in the wind that I captured. I didn't hear it in my ears. If I didn't video record it, I wouldn't have heard it. So it's like it needed the recording device in order for me to hear it. Well, how did they know that it was called the spirit that speaks in the wind? How did they know that back then if they didn't have cameras, right? You know, so makes me wonder. Do you believe that Jesus, the guy from a long time ago, is coming? Is that what you think? That Jesus, the guy from a long time ago, is coming? Or did you think Jesus is going to get reborn in the now by a mother that's given the genes from God? Yeah, I hear where you're coming from, but you're not really answering my question. So you're not trying to be a nice guy. You're trying to not be a nice guy. I can smell you from 100 miles away. I'm not gonna be fazed by you, darling. I'm not gonna be fazed by you. If you don't want to answer questions and be a nice guy, then I don't want to be a nice guy to you. I asked you, do you think that Jesus, the guy from a long time ago, is gonna walk into the clouds, or what do you think? Yeah. Well, anyway, my question is, do you think that Jesus is gonna come out of the clouds, or what do you think? I'm just asking you. I'll tell you why. Because I'm the mother who's got the genes here on earth, and I've already birthed Jesus, the child that has the genes of mine that'll carry him forward. It's a female, because only the female bloodline passes down. A male can't pass the bloodline of God down. And that's why it's talking about now, the culmination of now. I'm not knocking Jesus. I'm telling you that my daughter and I most likely were the mother and Jesus back in the day. And we'll find that out when we test the Shroud of Turin, find out whose genes are on it. So back to, it doesn't help you to just start claiming stuff and blindly being like, you know, that's all in the name of Jesus. That's great. But actually the name is Jesus. And yeah, there's more going on than meets the eye. And that's just the bottom line. So I'm not knocking anybody. I'm saying if you want to be honest about believing in Jesus, then you need to know what you're talking about. You need to be thinking about it thoroughly. Oh, look. They're like, no, Allison, you're not allowed to talk about Jesus. Yeah, to have religious discord is to have to use critical thinking. And it's not about a poking fingers game and pointing fingers game. That's where everything goes wrong. You don't want to do that. That's not how God works. Bing, 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 right on the nose. That's what it says. Oh, I send my love to all people of this earth, and when the story breaks about who I am and who my daughter is and what's been done to us, and you see the proofs, you'll understand what's going on. So don't take me too personally yet. You'll understand here in the very near future what's going on. But again, religion is not about a pointing fingers game. And that's the bottom line. And I'm not, I don't have an issue talking about it, because that's exactly what I'm here to do, is to bring the message. And I'm absolutely comfortable with it. God and I are in a thing, and that's the bottom line. It doesn't mean that I'm the only one that has it. I'm here to show everybody how to get it. But it is what it is. And I'm not going to put my energy into anything when people just want to point fingers and poke. That's not even appropriate. This is one world where we all got to get along and live on the same planet, not separate ourselves with borders and nations and war, genocide and ridiculousness, corporations sucking the life out of everybody. No, that's not the way God intended for anything to happen. We don't need a billionaire trying to go to Mars when we've got a perfectly good planet right here. I'm not knocking Elon. I'm just saying you might be holding on to your rocket boy dreams, you know what I mean? Just speaking the truth. Got a perfectly good planet right here. We don't want to spit in God's face and say, that's not good enough. That's not the way to do things. It's definitely not a smart thing to do. God's given us everything on this planet. We just need to take care of it and one another. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. Isn't that interesting, the way it's changed? You guys, it's pretty awesome. It's totally awesome. What time is it? I gotta get going. Well, it's been fun. Sorry I can't read your typing stuff because I can't see the small writing. But don't get mad at me just because I'm telling the truth. My question to you was, what do you think? You know, just blatantly saying Jesus is coming isn't explaining yourself very much. That's hilarious. All right, guys, have a great day. That's wild. See you. Love you. Bye-bye now. See you next time.